Scorpios are individuals woven from contradictions, capable of both incredible kindness and profound darkness. Their lives resemble an arena where light and shadow are in constant conflict. In their youth, they often appear angelic, but as time passes, their nature can shift dramatically, leading them down entirely different paths. History is replete with great saints born under this sign. However, even Scorpios have their limits when it comes to patience. In this discussion, I will highlight phrases that should prompt an immediate retreat from a Scorpio. Let's begin with jealousy. Provoking jealousy in a Scorpio is akin to teasing a sleeping lion. It's both dangerous and foolish. In love, they invest themselves wholeheartedly, and their passion knows no bounds. Therefore, attempts by a partner to incite jealousy through flirting with others or orchestrating fidelity tests will not evoke affection. Rather, they will ignite rage. Trust is sacred to Scorpios, and any doubts cast upon it can irreparably damage a relationship. If you desire loyalty, do not test their trust. The moment a Scorpio feels compelled to fight for your loyalty, they may simply walk away. Now, let's move on. I'm not being dramatic. Speak directly or remain silent. Scorpios cannot tolerate passive aggression, hidden hostility, or manipulative silence. Although they belong to the water element, they do not merely skim the surface. They delve into the depths of emotional currents. Any tension or unspoken resentment makes them anxious and suspicious. They would prefer an open conflict over being mired in murky emotional games. If something is wrong, address it. If you're upset, acknowledge it. Scorpios value honesty, even when it's painful. Passive aggression irritates them. It strikes them as cowardly, manipulative, and deceitful. They will sense it, confront it, or simply walk away. Scorpios don't engage in guessing games. They crave emotional clarity. Hidden tensions activate their emotional armor and extinguish trust. Be bold, be direct, be genuine. Subtle warfare will only awaken their sharpest defenses. Don't try to fool me. Scorpios do not easily dispense their trust. They open up slowly, fiercely guarding their hearts until they feel mutual devotion. Thus, lying, cheating, or betraying trust is not merely a blow. It's a volcanic emotional eruption. Any form of deception, whether a white lie, emotional manipulation, or broken promises, is unforgivable to them. They won't create a scene. They will sever all ties with chilling precision and never look back. Loyalty is their primary language. If you betray it, you won't just lose their favor, you'll vanish from their world. For Scorpios, betrayal is a declaration of war. You mistook my kindness for weakness. For Scorpios, respect is not merely a matter of politeness. It is sacred. When they speak, they expect to be heard. When they make a promise, they desire appreciation. Therefore, rolling your eyes, interrupting, or dismissing their feelings is not just a minor offense. It feels like a punch in the gut. Disrespect manifests as emotional detachment, silent disregard, or a sharp rebuff that will make you think twice before repeating such behavior. If you wish to coexist peacefully with a Scorpio, honor their kindness. The moment they feel invisible, you will begin to fade from their life. Don't think I don't notice your tricks. Scorpios possess an incredibly developed intuition that enables them to recognize falsehoods with ease. Fake smiles, empty chatter, and superficial gossip are mere emotional noise to them, draining their energy and insulting their need for depth. They have little tolerance for superficiality. They crave sincerity and truth. When someone hides behind a mask, a Scorpio instinctively withdraws. This is not rudeness, it is self-defense. They seek relationships that penetrate the soul, not just polite exchanges. If someone attempts to deceive their trust, Scorpio will sense it immediately and sever the connection. They are not interested in social niceties. They yearn for genuine closeness. If your energy lacks sincerity, they will recognize it, and the door to their world will close forever. If you think everything is under control, you are mistaken. Scorpios are strong and independent individuals, natural leaders who prefer to rely on their intuition and make decisions autonomously. Any attempt to control them, induce guilt, coerce them, or manipulate their feelings is perceived as a threat. In such moments, their emotional armor snaps shut, and they resist fiercely. They rebel and never forget. Even the most subtle manipulations are viewed as direct aggression. A Scorpio may not react immediately, but rest assured, they will remember and devise a plan for response. Allow Scorpio to follow their intuition or support them with honesty and openness. However, if you attempt to dominate or deceive them, you will awaken their most dangerous side. When I get serious, you will feel it first. Scorpios are fiercely devoted to their loved ones and just as fiercely protective. They feel the pain of those they care about as if it were their own. If someone in their circle experiences disrespect, betrayal, or suffering, it awakens the avenger within them. If you are accepted into the inner circle of a Scorpio, they will follow you to the ends of the earth. However, if you are treated poorly, especially unfairly, a Scorpio will not just console you, they will start making plans for revenge. They do not respond with petty insults. They respond with action. To hurt a loved one is to hurt a Scorpio themselves. Once their vengeful side awakens, it is impossible to stop. Scorpios do not merely protect. They annihilate the source of evil quietly, precisely, and without pity. Let's move on. Do not test my patience. Scorpios do not just feel, they burn. Love and rage, joy and excitement, all are experienced with maximum intensity, without filters or restrictions. They throw themselves into every experience, infusing life with their irrepressible energy. Their passion is like a volcano. It erupts, burns, and creates new worlds. There are no half measures with them. Everything is either a feast or famine. Their touch leaves a trace like smoke, and their gaze penetrates the very soul. With a Scorpio, life is never boring or quiet. If you hope that I would forget, then you are mistaken. Scorpios feel deeply. They do not simply experience troubles, they endure them. So when someone tries to push them to move on, stop dramatizing, or just let go of a situation, it invalidates their feelings and often has the opposite effect. Healing takes time, and Scorpio needs to fully experience and process all emotions before they can forgive. They are not petty. They are just honest with themselves. If you rush them, it will only increase the distance between you. That's all. Thank you for reading, and please share in the comments which phrases resonate with you the most.